ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ವೆಲ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸೆಷನ್, today's our session will be on, we will continue a little bit, a few more questions on direction sense, that is shadow based questions. ನೆರಳುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಶಾಡೋ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ನ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಯು ಆನ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡೋಣ. ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಇಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಯಾ, and based upon the knowledge that we have gained over by learning what we have done. Okay, ನಾವು ಏನೇನು ಕಲ್ತಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ, whatever we have learned, we are going to use it, we are going to put it into use and try to solve the questions that are coming to us in the exams. Are we ready for that? Are you guys ready? Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat box. Pooja, good morning. Rushali, Sukimani, good morning. Shirisha, everyone, beautiful. Thanks for joining, everyone. Now, whatever we have learned in this slide here, you see, shadow-based questions. In this slide, we had learned something. What was that we had learned? What is that we had learned? We had learned that in the morning, the sun will be in the east. No matter what, the sun will be in the east. And if the sun is in the east, the shadow will always be in the west. The shadow will always be in the west. Yeah. Now, if the shadow is in the west, try to understand here. The person who is facing south will have a shadow onto his right, and the person who is facing north will have a shadow onto his left. Yeah. Similarly, I'll take you through a couple of more scenarios here. Okay, couple of more scenarios. Okay, let me make you understand how it will change when it comes to questions on the same. If I make small, tiny, little changes. Okay, now I will tell you this time that it is not morning, but it is evening. Sanjay ಹೊತ್ತು ಆಗಿದೆ. Okay, it is evening. When it is evening, what will happen, guys? When it is evening, what will happen? If it is evening, the sun will be in which direction? East, west, north, or south? Please tell me, everyone. Please tell me, everyone. Where will our sun be? Sun will be in the west. Sun will be in the west. He will be sad that he is leaving for the day. Okay. He'll be sad that he is leaving for the day. When he comes up in the morning, he's bright and smiling, but when he's leaving, he's sad. Now, after that, what will happen? No matter what, the shadow will always be onto east. Yes, am I right? The shadow will always be onto east. Yeah, am I right here? Yeah. Now, now let us draw a person. If a person is facing north, ಇವನು ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಮಕ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ? ಉತ್ತರ ದಿಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಮಕ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ ತಾನೆ? This will be our north, right? This will be our south, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? If a person is facing north, onto which side will he have a shadow on? If a person is facing north, he will have a shadow onto his right. He will have a shadow onto his right. So person is facing north, then he'll have a shadow onto his right. But the previous case, look here. If if the person was facing north, he was having a shadow onto his left. He was having a shadow onto his left. But when a person is facing north in evening condition, what is this condition? Evening. Or I can also call it dusk. Or I can also call this morning or dawn. Yeah. Now, at dusk, what happens? A person who is facing south will have a shadow onto his left. Okay. So these simple conditions will help me to solve all the questions. Okay. All the questions that I'll come across. Yeah. Now, sure. Since we have solved a question on morning, I'll make this evening. Evening, Evening. One evening, Vikram and Shailesh were standing. One evening, Vikram and Shailesh were standing in a lawn with their back towards each other. With their backs towards each other. Okay, what did happen there? Vikram's shadow fell exactly to the left hand side. Which direction was Shailesh facing? Can anyone tell me which direction was Shailesh facing? Hmm. What is your answer? You must be ready with your answer by now, right? If I'm not wrong, you would have got your answer by now. Very good. Very good. Very good. North, south. There are different answers coming. North, south. Good. I want answers. I don't care if they are right or wrong. As of now, I do not care if they are right or wrong. Okay. Once I teach you, you should be able to do it. Okay. Now, one evening, Vikram and Shailesh were standing in the lawn with their backs towards each other. With their backs towards each other. Face here. Look here. With their backs towards each other. Vikram's shadow fell exactly towards the left hand side. Vikram shadows fell exactly towards the left hand side. Which direction was Shailesh facing? Now, in the question previous to this, ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಪ್ಪ ನೋಡಿ. ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಾನೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಶಾಡೋ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, the shadow will be on to the west, the sun will be in the, the shadow will be towards the east and the sun will be in the west. Okay, now they are facing back to back. I do not care if they are facing back to back. Whatever answer I'll get, after that I'll tell you what to do. Okay, Vikram's shadow fell exactly to the, now focus on this part only. Vikram's shadow fell exactly towards the left hand side. Okay, Vikram's shadow fell exactly towards the left hand side. Can this guy be Vikram? Can this guy be Vikram? Can this guy be Vikram? Can this be Vikram? Tell me, everyone. The shadow is onto his right or left? The shadow is onto his right or left, everyone. Is the shadow is onto his right or left? This is right, right? This is right. If this is right, can this be Vikram? Vikram's shadow fell exactly towards left hand side. Vikram's shadow fell exactly towards left hand side. Can this be Vikram? Yes or no? Yes or no, everyone there. Can this be Vikram? Yes or no? This cannot be Vikram. This cannot be Vikram. Vikram, because Vikram has to have a shadow onto his left. And this can be Vikram. Check. Check if this can be Vikram. Yep, this can be Vikram. This can be Vikram. Because Vikram is the fellow who has shadow onto his left hand side. Shadow onto his left hand side. Now, which direction is Shailesh facing? Shailesh is facing what direction? Shailesh is facing what direction? Shailesh is facing north now. Shailesh is facing north now. But guys, these guys were standing normally. Okay, they are standing normally. But if they flip their backs, there will be a change in direction. Now, when I am looking towards you, hmm, this is my right, this is my left. When I'm looking towards you, if we were standing face to face, this is my right, this is my left. Yeah, right, left. Okay, but then if I turn around, what will happen? This side will be my right, this side will be my left. Yeah, you understanding, right? What happens if you make the small change? Yeah, if you make the small change, you understand, right? Yeah, now when you see that there will be a change, whatever answer you get from here, the opposite of that answer will be correct answer. Hmm? If according to you, you got by the normal direction, you got Vikram has to be facing south, then the answer is north. Getting it? If this part was not given, if their backs were not facing towards each other, the answer would have been, can anyone tell me? If their backs were not facing each other, they were just talking. I'll tell you, they were standing in a lawn and talking face to face. face to face to each other, face to face to each other. Now, if they were still talking face to face to each other, then what would have happened? Vikram would be facing south, and south would have been my answer. But here in this case, what is happening? Whatever they are doing, they are doing facing back to back, back to back. When they are facing back to back, whatever normal answer I'll get normal answer has to be south, but the answer will be north. Getting it? I do not want anyone to get confused by solving it for a person standing opposite. Solve it the way we know it. Solve it the way we know it, easy, and then flip the answer. You'll get the correct answer. Getting it, everyone? In which direction is Shailesh facing? If you ask me, if Shailesh is facing north now, Shailesh is facing right. Shailesh is facing north now, but Shailesh should have been facing what direction? Getting it? Shailesh is facing which direction? Shailesh is facing north now. But if they are standing back to back, then Shailesh will be facing south. Whatever answer you got for Shailesh, Shailesh was north. Okay, but opposite of that answer will be right here because Shailesh will be facing south. Getting it? Everyone? Anybody? Any doubt? Everyone understood? Everyone understood? Anybody? Any doubt? ಸರ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಪಿ ಜಿ ಸಿ ಇ ಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಹೌದ್ರಿ. Can we move ahead? Yeah, will you guys give it a try? The next question, angle based question. We'll go with this. Try this question here. If north is called as east, south is called as west, then what will northeast be called as? Give me an answer there. Hey, Violent King, good morning. Try this question. If north is called as east, look at this. This is north. Now, this is what? This is what? South. And this is? We know these basic directions, right? We know this basic directions, right? Yes or no, Baba? We know all these basic directions, right? Yeah. Now, if I move ahead, I'll ask you, if north is called as east, what does it say? North is called as east. ಏನಂತ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ? ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ವ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. North is called as east. How much is it turning? 90 degree. In which direction is it turning? Clockwise direction. So what type of a turn is it? Positive turn. So I'm writing plus turn. I had told you in the beginning. Clockwise turn is a positive turn. Okay. Now, if north is called as east and south is called as west, if north is called as east and south is called as west, meaning south is turning to become west. What degree? 90 degree. In what direction? Clockwise. If north is called as east and south is called as west, then what will northeast be called as? Where is northeast? Let's check where is northeast. Northeast. Okay, northeast is here. Northeast is here. So northeast will be called as what? It must be turned by an angle of 90 degree. In what direction? Clockwise direction. ಗಡಿಯಾರದ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿದಾಗ ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? What will it become? It will become southeast. Agneya, southeast. Southeast, do I have an option? Yes. How many of you have answered it in the comment section? Oi, comment section, guys, you have to answer. Who all are there in the classroom? Let me bother them. Okay. Sukumani. Sukumani, can you hear me? What was your answer? Did you solve? Yes or no? Drop an answer there, Sukumani. Chat. I'll make you all turn on your cameras right away, okay? Getting it? If you do not answer. Next, who is there? Tasmi Afrin. Tasmi Afrin, can you hear me? Sukumani, I still haven't got an answer. Maltesh Valmiki requested a hand raise. Let's go to Maltesh. Yes, Maltesh.
ಸರ್
ಯಾ.
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಈಗ ನಾವು ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಈಗ
ಹ್ಮ್
ಲೈಕ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿರಿ. ಈಗ ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್. ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್. ನಾರ್ತ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಈಸ್ಟ್.
ಇಷ್ಟು.
ಸೌತ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಸ್ಟ್. ಸೌತ್ ಅನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾನೆ? ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾನೆ.
ವೆಸ್ಟ್.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಟರ್ನ್ 90 degree angle and it will be called as south east. North east will be called as south east. If you draw that map, this this will become southeast for. Getting it?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
Yeah, getting it. So you need not have to bother yourself with what that map will look like. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಕ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಪಕ್ಕಾ?
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಮಾಲ್ತೇಶ್, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು.
You are enjoying the classes, you are learning something. Chalo, nice, good. Chalo. Oh, where do I have? Where was I at? There was someone we were trying to reach out to, right? Who was that? Sukumani, ANR Sukumani. Can you let me know that you are there in the chat section? Yeah, did it, sir? Okay, great. Yes, sir. Whereas another girl whom did I ask to mark the attendance there? Whom did I ask? Wait, Chetan, drop a message in the comment there. Chetan, quickly. Who else is there? Shashidhar B. Chetan and Shashidhar B. We are waiting for you to drop a comment. We are waiting for you guys to drop a comment. Till then, you guys can solve this question. Try, give it a try, and then I'll teach you how to go about this question. Where are they? Chetan and other guy. Yes, I did it, sir. Good. Chalo. Who else is there? Next one. Who was the other one I asked? You all got to be attentive towards the screen. You all have to listen and do whatever I'm telling you. Okay? You are going to do whatever I'm telling you. Okay? So that we learn. Okay? Give this question a try. What is happening here? A watch reads 4:30. A watch reads 4:30. If the minute hand points east, in what direction will the hour hand point? He says. Okay, let me take up a watch for you. Okay, beautiful little round watch. Sir, I have a digital watch. Don't be smart. Don't try to act smart. I know. I know you guys will be like, I have a digital watch. Okay. A watch reads 4:30. In 1 minute, uh, if the minute hand points east. Okay, 4:30. Just tell me, this is 12, this is 6, this is 3, this is 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is 5. Yep. Isn't it? This is how your watch will look like. Like I'm not that artistic, but I'm doing what best I can. Yeah. If the minute hand points east, minute hand should be here when it is 4:30, right? Okay. Minute hand will be here, right? Where will our R hand be? R hand will be somewhere here, right? R and I'll take it at a different color. Wait. Okay. R hand will be somewhere here, right? Yes or no? This is 3. Okay. This is 4. This is 5. 4:30 meaning R hand will not be directly on 4, but it will be somewhere in between here. Yes or no? Yes or no? Huh? No. If the minute hand points east, he says. Arre? Minute hand, according to me, when it is 4:30, it should have been pointing what? South, right? Yes or no? According to me, what is the direction that I know? This is south, right? Yes or no? The minute hand should have been pointing south. I call this south, but the question is calling it what? The question is calling it what? What does my common sense say? When it is 4:30, When it is 4:30, what will it be pointing? South. But it should be pointing what? East. Minute hand should be pointing east. Yeah, it is supposed to be south, but it is becoming east. So, how much is it turning? It is turning by an angle of 90 degree. 90 degree. Which direction? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise. You remember? Anti-clockwise is negative. Anti-clockwise is negative. You remember, guys? No. Negative 90 degree if I go. I have to also take this R and negative 90 degree. I'll take this R and negative 90 degree. If I go here 45. Another 45. Oh, somewhere here. In which direction will the R and be pointing? R and will be pointing northeast. Do I have northeast as an option? Getting it? Everyone? Option A says Varun Govil. Maltesh says option A. Very good. Perfect answer there, guys. Huh? Will you give a question? Next question a try. This is an angle based question. This is something that we had solved quickly. Shobha Reddy has given the right answer there. Very good, Shobha. Okay, can we move ahead? Anti-clockwise meant right side now. No, Ray, it's not right. Anti-clockwise is always left. Anti is always left. Sunil PK, these are classes for PGCET students, so I'm using a lot of English here. So when it comes to you guys, I'll come back to you with the lesson. Don't worry, then I'll be doing it a lot often. Okay, whatever you can comprehend, try to comprehend. I will come back with you guys for another. Don't worry. Yeah, chalo. What do I have here? Everyone, Southwest says we have an answer. Southwest. A man is facing west. He turns 45-degree clockwise direction and then another 180-degree in the same direction. And then 270-degree in anti-clockwise direction. Which direction is he facing now? He says. Okay. Listen to me carefully. What were we supposed to do when such type of a question appears? Only direction that you had to draw was man is facing west. Okay. Man is facing west. I drew him to be facing west. Done. He turns 45-degree in clockwise direction. Two types of turn I'll have. One will be positive and the other one will be negative. Positive turn is also called as a right turn. Negative turn is also called as a left turn. Positive turn is also called as a clockwise turn, and this is also called as anti-clockwise turn. I am not going to write all this, but tomorrow in the examination I'll write positive, negative. He turns 45-degree clockwise direction. Clockwise direction 45-degree. Okay. Next, and then another 180-degree in the same direction. I'll take him 180-degree in the same direction, and then 270-degree in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise meaning minus 270. Yeah. Which direction is he facing now? In which direction is he facing now? ಯಾವ ದಿಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಅವನು ಎದುರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Okay, this is plus 45-degree plus 180-degree. Totally together 225 degrees minus 270 plus 225 minus 270. That will give me how much? Minus 40. Minus 45 is nothing but a right turn or a left turn. It is a left turn. Left turn meaning I have to go this way. How much? 45 degrees. So he'll be facing what direction? He'll be facing what direction? He'll be facing what direction? This is south. Southwest. Do I have an option there? Option D. Southwest is my correct answer. Ganesh had answered it. Varun had answered it. Tejaswini, Vrushali, Sukumani, Megha, a lot of them. Nandini answered. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being so responsive in the comment section. Great. Okay. Can we go to the next part? Can we go to the good part? Can I skip to the good part? Okay. So, no. Now I'll be dealing with questions on blood relations. What is it? Blood relations. You guys know how to solve questions on blood relations? Have you ever solved questions on blood relations before? Everyone there? Megha, Ganesha, Rushali, Nandini. Have you guys solved questions on blood relations before this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Well, no answers. Yes, yes, very good. Nice. Thanks for the answer. Okay, now listen to me carefully. Blood relations, okay? Blood relations. When it comes to blood relations, you got to know a few facts here. What are those facts? You must know how many generations are there, okay? If you do not know how many generations are there, there's a mystery there, okay? We all know how many generations are there. Why? Because there are infinite number of generations, infinite number of generations. Why? Because our father had of grand, we had a father, our father had a father, our father had a father. So like this, if I keep going, we have infinite number of generations. Neither are we going to keep quiet. Okay, we will have our children are not going to keep quiet, their children will have their children. So it continues, right? It goes on continuing, that the generations will grow and grow and grow and grow. How many generations are there? There are infinite generations. But when I say your generation, when I say your generation, you must know all the people who come in your generation. That is, who all will come in your generation. Can anyone tell me who all will come in your generation? Who all will come in your generation? First thing, you yourself will come in your generation. And who else will come in your generation other than this? If you are there, your siblings will come. Rushali, Ganesh, Megha, Shrisha, Maltesh, Valmiki, everyone. Ha. Who all will come? Your siblings will come, right? Your siblings. Your siblings in the sense, we all who are attending this class. Sayeda Zaba, very good. That is a word of fraternity there. Fraternity means having, treating our nation or anyone like all our brothers and sisters. Very good thought. But then we are dealing with a class on blood relations. When it comes to blood relations, you have to only tell me the people who are related to you through blood. That is, those relations which are accepted internationally. That is, only those relations. Okay. Maltesh says, father, mother will come in your generation. My father, mother do not come in my generation. They are elder to me. So they will come in parents' generation. Where will they come? Parents' generation. Siblings, yes, brother and sister. Brother and sister will come in my generation. Me and my siblings says Ganesh, very good. Who all other? Cousins says Shirisha. Cousins, very good, Shirisha. Cousins. Cousins will come in our generation. Next, who all will come? Grandparents are two generations ahead. Uncle is also in the parent generation. Nephew is in children's generation. Niece is in, I don't know which generation. Children's generation. So children's generation will also be there. Why are you not guys? Why are you guys not coming to the point? Children's generation is there, parents' generation is. Who else will be there in your generation? Who else do you want in your generation? Everyone there from AKIMS. Everyone, everyone from AKIMS. Who else do you want in your generation? Tell me. Huh? You don't want anyone in your generation. Sir, Shashidhar says, I want my wife in my generation. Very good. At least one person wants the wife to be in his generation. Shashidhar is the only person. What about others? Huh? All of you all wanted in your generation, yes or no? Huh? You wanted in your generation, yes or no? Other than Shashidhar. What about girls there? Girls, anyone? What are your thoughts? Who else do you want in your generation? Who else do you want in your generation, girls? Come on. Comment, comment, comment. Until you comment, I'm not going to write there. Fast, be fast. Shashidhar, no? Nobody wants? Okay. I will not give you then. So, next. Ne- Next, who all do we have other than this? If there is a wife, like if there is a wife, there can be a sister in law. Shashidhar, do not get happy. Sister in law. Who is sister in law? Da? Who is sister in law? Okay. Who is sister in law? Okay, we will give all the girls in uh, from AKIMS their husbands from where? Elder generation, huh? Next generation or children's generation? Where do you want? Sister-in-law, brother-in-law. Where do you want from? You want children generation to be your husband or from the parent generation to be your husband? Tell me. Is that even possible? Is that even possible? Then where will your husband come from? Your generation, yes or no? Very shy. Huh? In our generation, very good. In our generation. Husband will also come in the same generation, right? Brother-in-law and sister-in-law, please try to understand this relationship. Okay? Brother-in-law and sister-in-law, try to understand this relationship. Now, if I have this small thing here, okay? Brother-in-law and sister-in-law, okay? Listen to me. This dog goes on without stopping. I'm not in the studio, guys. That is the reason. I'm at my hometown, Ballari. Hmm. So there might be a little bit of disturbance. Please do not mind. I'm so sorry for it, actually. Okay. The tiny little puppy there. I can't help it. Okay. And there are monkeys. It looks at the monkey and it barks. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Now, let's say today I got married tomorrow. Okay. This is me here. This is my wife here. Okay. This is me here. This is my wife here. And my wife has a sister. If my wife has a sister. Okay. If my wife has a sister, who will she be to me? She will be my sister-in-law. She will be my sister-in-law. Yes or no? Sister-in-law. Who will she be? She will be my sister-in-law. Let's say if my wife has a brother, if my wife has a brother, who will he be to me? He will be my brother-in-law. Who will he be? Brother-in-law. Okay. Cool. Now, other than these relations, all of them others are cousins. Who are cousins? Cousins meaning cousins are Ruda. Anybody has any doubt about cousins? If your parent's sibling have children, if this is you, if this is you, okay, and your parents have siblings, and their siblings have children, they will be your cousin. Be it your father or your mother. ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಅಥವಾ ತಾಯಿಯ ಸಹೋದರರು ಅಥವಾ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾರೆ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌದಾ? Yes or no? ಅಂಕಲ್ ಸನ್ ಆರ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಸನ್ ಅಂತ. ಎಲ್ರು ಅಂಕಲ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅಂಗಡಿಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೋಗಿ ಕರೆದು ಅಂಕಲ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದೇಂಗ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಹಾಕೋರು? ಬರ್ರಿ. Next, parent generation, who all will come quickly? Father will come, mother will come. Who else? If you get married tomorrow, who all will come? Father-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law, mother-in-law. Okay. Our generation. I accept it. Very good. Very good. Bold. Be bold. Do not hide behind something. Father-in-law, mother-in-law. Okay. Father-in-law, mother-in-law. Who else will come da? Quickly, Baba. Who else will come? Father-in-law, mother-in-law. Uncle and aunt. Yep. Paternal and maternal. Paternal and maternal. Uncle. Paternal and maternal. Aunt will come. Who else will come? That's it. Now in children's generation, who all will come? Son will come. Daughter will come. Son will come. Daughter will come. Son and daughter will bring what? Son will bring a daughter-in-law. Tomorrow your son will bring who to you? Daughter-in-law, right? He will get married. If your son, let's say tomorrow you had a son. Array, no wait. That is too. Okay. Let's say in time to come you had a son. And that son will be wedded someday, right? That son will bring who? Daughter-in-law to your house. Let's say you had a daughter in time to come. You had a daughter in time to come. That daughter will bring in whom? Son-in-law. Son-in-law. Okay, getting it. Simple thing, right? Understanding. Simple thing, right? Yeah. Next, other than this, children, listen to me. Nephew and niece will be there. Nephew and niece. Nephew is who? Nephew is who? This is me here. Okay. Everyone, take it. This has to be me. Me. This is you or me. Okay. You have a sibling. You have your brother. I have my brother. This is me here. This is my brother. My brother's son. My brother's son will be who to me? Nephew. My brother's daughter will be who to me? Niece. My brother's daughter will be who to me? Niece. Getting it? All good. Chalo. Can we move ahead? In grandparent generation, there will be another generation called grandparents, another generation called grandchildren. In our grandparent generation, what I will bring here is simple things, two things. One, grandfather, grandmother. Another one is granduncle. Okay. Here, grandson, granddaughter. If you go any further, what will that be? Great grandchild. If you go any further, what will that be? Great grandfather. Yes or no? Yes or no, everyone? Yeah? Chalo. Can I move ahead with this now? Can I move ahead with this now? No. If you listen to me carefully, you have almost understood all the relationships here. You have almost understood all the relationships here. Now, what I'll be trying to do, I'll be teaching you the method that you are going to use to solve this question. Okay. What is that method? Let's say we will take up who we will take up today. Ramesh. Ramesh is answering. Ramesh, we cannot take Ramesh's name. Let me take someone else's name. Whose name I could not see in the comment? Nitin. Niti. That is Niti, na? Niti. Varun. Varun, I could see. Vrushali. Everyone is answering today, huh? Everyone is dropping something or the other. Let me take Vamshi. That is okay. Vamshi, please bear with me today, okay? Let's say this is Vamshi. Okay. Let's say this is Vamshi. Vamshi is a man. Hmm? Let's say Vamshi tomorrow gets married. Just tomorrow. Vamshi gets married. This is Vamshi's wife, duh. This is Vamshi's wife. Look, Vamshi is a man. I'm putting in a square box. Vamshi's wife is a woman. So I'll be putting it in a circle. How have I represented their marriage? I represented their marriage using a plus. I represented their marriage using a plus. Now, Vamshi's father and mother. Vamshi's father. Okay. Father. Father meaning I'll put him in a square box. This I'll mention it as Vamshi's father. Now, Vamshi's mother meaning I have to represent it like this. Vamshi's mother. Yeah. Now again, Vamshi's wife's father meaning this will be who? Vamshi's wife's father. Look, above generation, I'm using an arrow pointing upward. Okay. Same generation. Vamshi and Vamshi's wife will be in the same generation. I'm writing them in a horizontal line. Let's say Vamshi had a brother. Vamshi had a brother. Brother will be here. Vamshi's brother. Let's say Vamshi had a sister. Sister will come here. Vamshi's wife had a brother or a sister. It will come here. Now let's say Vamshi and Vamshi's wife had a son tomorrow. Who is this? Son. Son will be in the lower generation, right? He will come in the below generation, right? Yes or no? Vamshi, do you agree? Yes or no? Vamshi, please answer in the comment there. Do you agree? Yes or no? Yeah? No. Son will come in the generation below. Son will come in the generation below. So son, I have to put him in a box, right? I have to put him in a box. Yeah. Now, if Vamshi has a beautiful, cute little daughter, huh, then she will come in a circle, right? Yeah. Yeah. Now, if they get married, if the son gets married tomorrow, like Vamshi has gone too old now, okay? This will be who for Vamshi? Vamshi, this girl will be daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law. Yeah. If the daughter gets married, who will that be for Vamshi? Vamshi, this will be son-in-law. Getting it, everyone? Are you getting it? Pakka? Yeah. Look at the representation. Any confusion recognizing anything? No. So I am going to use this method called flowchart method to draw all my diagrams or the questions that I'm going to come up. Yeah. Look at this. What is happening? Let's say I'll tell you something like this. If there is a male character, I'll put it in a square box. If there is a female character, I will put it in a circle. And if there is a relationship of marriage between two people, I'll represent it using a plus symbol. And if there is people from the same generation, horizontal line, that is same generation, I'll use a horizontal line. If there are people elder to you, arrow pointing upward, that is upper generation. If there are people younger to you, then I'll use lower generation. Okay, everyone pay attention here. Pay attention here. Okay, guys, listen to me. What will I be doing? Upper generation, lower generation. How will I be looking at it? I'll be looking at it as if they are staying in an apartment. You stay, this apartment has total of 50 floors. Okay. 50 floor apartment. Okay. But you own flat number 50. You own flat number 50. Flat number 1 and flat number 25. Okay. You live in 25th floor. Okay. If your children come home, you send them to first floor. If your parents come home or anyone elder to you comes, you send them to the top floor. That is 50th floor. Okay, remember this small thing. Your cousins, you remembered all these, right? If any one of these fellow comes in the question statement, Your brother, sister, cousin, wife, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, husband, anyone comes, you have to mark them along with you. Along with you. If anyone elder to you, you have to mark them with an arrow pointing upwards. Arrow pointing upwards. And if anyone younger to you, then you have to mark them using arrow pointing downward. Getting it? Sir, can I interchange these two arrows? Yes. You can draw son, father like this. Or you can draw father, son like this. Both are one and the same. Both are one and the same. Do not worry. Ah, chalo. Can we go to the questions now? My dear Kilas, can we go to the questions now? My dear Kilas. Ramesh, Srish, Shashidhar, Ganga, Sirisha, Sandhya, Vamshi, Takda, Ramesha, Tejaswini, Sukmani. Only when I ask you talk. Sukimani, Rushali. You must be posting something, troubling me while I'm taking the class. Then it becomes interesting, right? Huh? Can I go to the question? Hmm. Yeah, let's go to the question. What do we have? Do not try to solve this question. Very basic and very easy question. I'm just trying to make you learn, okay? Make you learn how it works and how to draw a flowchart, okay? Please listen to me carefully. Be patient, okay? He says, Anugat is Viswa's brother. Listen to me carefully while I'm reading it. Anugat, who is this Anugat? This is Anugat. This is a guy called Anugat. Okay. I do not know if this is a guy or a girl because Anugat he never said anything as of now. Anugat is Biswa's brother. Okay. His brother. Okay. Anugat, I will write it here. Anugat is Biswa's brother. Now, Biswa and Anugat be in the same 25th floor. That is the same floor of the apartment, right? Because they are what? Brothers and sister or whatever it is. But he says he talks about only one person's gender. Anugat is Biswa's brother, but Biswa is I do not know yet. Do I know it yet? No. While I'm solving questions on blood relations, what I'll do is I'll simultaneously be reading the question and drawing the flowchart. When I read the question, I draw the flowchart. When I read the question, I draw the flowchart. Read question, draw flowchart. Read question, draw flowchart. Getting it, everyone. What am I doing? Anugat is Biswa's brother. Anugat is Biswa's brother. I'm putting it in a square box. Chitra is Anugat's mother. Chitra is Anugat's mother. Anugat's mother is who? Chitra. Since she is a mother, can I put her in a circle? Yeah, yeah. Ganga has given us an answer. Ganga, do not focus on the answer there. Rather, focus on the method that I'm trying to solve it in. Okay, the way that I'm drawing the flowchart. Because easy questions you can answer without flowchart, but difficult questions. He particularly asks you tricky questions in PGCET. If you want, you can open up the previous year question papers and see in PGCET you are given very tricky questions. Hmm? Now, what do I have here? Chitra is Anugat's mother. Chitra is Anugat's mother. Done. Dharmik is Chitra's father. Chitra's father is who? Dharmik. Father. Can I put him in a square box? Okay. Can I put him in a square box? Yeah. Chitra is the Dharmik is Chitra's father. Frank is Anugat's son. Frank is Anugat's son. Okay, this guy is who? Frank. And he is what? Son. Okay. How is Frank related to Dharmik? Listen to me carefully. How is Frank related to Dharmik? To Dharmik meaning? To Dharmik meaning? To Dharmik. To Dharmik meaning you have to look from Dharmik size. You have to look from Dharmik size. To Dharmik meaning you have to look from Dharmik's eyes. Now, from Dharmik's eyes, who is this? Daughter Chitra. Who is this? Grandson Anugat. Who is this? Great grandson Frank. Who is this? Great grandson called Frank. Getting it? Huh? Everyone. Do I have it here, great grandson? Yep. Easy, isn't it? Easy. Are you finding it easy? Huh? With flowchart, it becomes even easy, and the accuracy remains 101%. Accuracy remains 100%, 1% extra for more clarity. Okay, try this question here. Very easy one. Please try. Please feel free to go wrong. In this question, please feel free to go wrong. Okay? I want you to go wrong. That's fine. And that is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Alia and Bhavna are sisters. Now, can we start solving it together? Hmm? Look, 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 look. What do we have? Alia and Bhavana. Alia and Bhavna are sisters. Since they are sisters, they must be in the same row. They must be in a horizontal line. Alia and Bhavna are sisters. They must be in a horizontal line. Alia is the mother of Dhawan. Alia is the mother of who? Dhawan. There is a lad called Dhawan. Okay, there is a person called Dhawan. He's who? He's who? He is either son or daughter. I do not know. Son or daughter. I do not know. He just says Alia is the mother of Dhawan. Hmm? Next. Bhavana has a daughter, Cherry. Bhavana has a daughter. Bhavana has a daughter whose name is what? Cherry. Bhavana has a daughter by the name Cherry. Bhavana has a daughter by the name Cherry. Since she's a daughter, can I put her in a circle? Yep. Who is married to Firoz? Meaning, Bhavana has a daughter whose name is Cherry. Cherry is married to Firoz. Who represent what? The second person. Who will represent the second person in the statement? Bhavana is the first person. Cherry is the second person. This who always represents a second person. Cherry is married to Firoz. Cherry is married to Firoz. Firoz will become a male character because Cherry is a female character. And if there is marriage between them, I should write plus. Giri is the husband of Alia. Giri is the husband of Alia. Giri is the husband of Alia. Husband meaning I should put him in a square box, my dear class. Yeah. Now, what is he asking? How is Cherry related to Dhawan? How is Cherry related to Dhawan? How is Cherry related to Dhawan? To Dhawan meaning you have to look from whose eyes? You have to look from Dhawan's eyes. You have to look from Dhawan's eyes. To Dhawan, Cherry will be who? Cousin, sister, cousin, sister. And do I have that cousin sister option here? No. Cousin, do I have option? Mark it. Cousin, do I have an option? Mark it. Getting it? Everyone? Easy? Understanding? Come up here. What do I have here? Shruti and Shilpa are sisters. X is the sister of Y and X is the mother of Shruti. What is Y to Shilpa? What is Y to Shilpa? Shruti and Shilpa are sisters. Just give it to me. Shruti and Shilpa are sisters. Look at this. Look at this. Shruti and Shilpa are sisters. Can I write it like this? Yes, I can write it like this. Shruti and Shilpa are sisters because both of them are sisters, horizontal line, and they both are in the circle. Yeah. Now, X is the sister of Y. X is the sister of Y. X is the sister of Y, meaning, can I connect it to this diagram? Not yet. And X is the mother of Shruti. X is the mother of Shruti. Mother of Shruti is who? X. Mother. Can I put her in a circle? Yes, X is the mother of Shruti. X is the sister of Y. X is the sister of Y. What is Y to Shilpa? What is Y to Shilpa? What is Y to Shilpa? To Shilpa, this X is what first thing? To Shilpa, X is what? X is what? Mother. If it is Shruti's mother, then it is also Shilpa's mother. Now, mother's relative. If it is if it is male character, it will be uncle. If it is female character, it will be aunt. But it will be for sure what? Maternal. It will be maternal. Maternal aunt or maternal uncle. Do I see anything here? Sir, I see uncle as well. I see maternal aunt as well. Which one should I mark? I should mark the most correct one, which is more certain. Pakka, it will be maternal. Maternal aunt is the more correct answer. Uncle is wrong answer. No, I never tell you that uncle is wrong answer. Uncle is not a wrong answer. Uncle is the correct answer. But what is more correct? Maternal aunt is more correct. Okay. The next question I will give you. Okay. These two questions. I want you to solve these two questions on your own. And I want you to take, let's say, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Okay. Quick, quick. Be quick in solving this. Okay. Sister, sister. Okay. No. Look, the speed at which you should be solving these questions. He is the father of all. Okay, when you read the statement, you drop it there, right exactly there. He is the father of R. Okay, you drop it like this. You need not have to be artistic. Okay, he is the father of R. R is the brother of K. R is the brother of. Okay, K is the wife of D. K is the wife of D. D is related to. How is D related to R? How is D related to R? To R, you should draw it as to be brother-in-law. One question done, 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. Now read the next question. In a conversation with a colleague, Sharmila says, father of Rajiv's father is my father. Father of Ranjiv's father. Okay, if this is Ranjiv, okay, if this is Ranjiv, father of Ranjiv's father, meaning there must be a person called father of Ranjiv. Father of Ranjiv's father, this is Ranjiv's father. Father of Ranjiv's father, father of Ranjiv's father is my father, he says. Father of Ranjiv's father is my father. Father of Ranjiv's father is my father. Who is this? Sharmila. Okay. How is Sharmila related to Ranjiv? How is Sharmila related to Ranjiv? She can either be aunt or uncle, but it has to be parents, that is father's relative. Paternal aunt is my answer. Sir, I could not understand how did you go about it. I will brief it. But I was just telling you the speed at which you are supposed to go in the exam. Okay. Okay. Listen to me carefully. It is very simple. When you look at such type of questions, okay, when you look at such type of questions, what are you supposed to do? Okay, first thing, read and understand the crux of it. That is a well understood question. A well understood question is half, more than half done. Okay, now if I give you a question like this, right? Huh? When you see T is the father of R, draw T is the father, meaning he should come in above generation R. He is the father of R. R should have a person above, living above his floor, and he must be a male character. R is the brother of K. R is the brother, meaning he R must be himself in a square box. R is the brother. Brother meaning same generation K. K is the wife of D. K is wife, meaning there must be K and D. She must be wife, and this must be husband. K is the wife of D. How is D related to R? Look, this two, every time I'm emphasizing on this two, you see, you have to look from whose eyes? To R. How is D related to R? To R, D is sister's husband, that is brother-in-law. Sister's husband, that is brother-in-law. All okay? Understanding? Okay. Now, paternal auntie. Paternal aunt, not auntie. No. Look at this question. In a conversation with colleague, Sharmila says that father of Ranjiv's father is my father. Where do you start such type of questions? First ask yourself, who is the person who is talking? Sharmila. In a conversation with colleague, who is she talking to? Colleague. Okay. Who is the person talking? Sharmila. Who is she talking to? Colleague. Okay. In a conversation with a colleague, Sharmila says, who is the person who is talking? Sharmila. Okay. Sharmila. Sharmila says that father of Ranjiv's father is my father. He is my father. What does this my represent here? This my is talking about whom? Can anyone tell me this my is talking about whom? This my is talking about Sharmila. This my is talking about Sharmila. My father, meaning Sharmila's father, right? My father. Okay. Ranjiv's father. Okay. What is he telling? My father. Father of Ranjiv's father. Now take Ranjiv somewhere here. I'll take Ranjiv. Okay. Father of Ranjiv's father. Meaning Ranjiv avara tande. Father of Ranjiv's father. Meaning Ranjiv avara tande. Rajiv's father's father. Father of Rajiv father, meaning Rajiv's father's father. That is who for Rajiv? Rajiv's grandfather, right? Rajiv's grandfather, right? Huh? This is Rajiv's grandfather. If you read it till here, okay, father of Rajiv's father. If you read it till here, okay, if you read it till here, what will you get? Father of Rajiv's father. Is my father. Is my father. Is my father, meaning this guy here. This guy here, okay, and this guy here, both are the one and the same, right? Both are one and the same, right? Huh? Both are one and the same, right? Meaning Sharmila will be the daughter or the son of Whom? Hmm? So these two guys will be what? Siblings, right? These two guys. Who? Ranjiv's father and Sharmila will be siblings, right? Huh? Since it is father's brother or sister, the father's brother or sister, Pakka you should have paternal. Okay? Paternal. But Sharmila, I do not know if it is male or female. Did I put a circle or a square around Sharmila? No, not yet. Circle or a square, I haven't put. But you must be thinking Sharmila should be female, sir. No, it need not have to be that way. I have to always look at the question objectively like this. Okay. Now, when I say paternal, okay, it must be paternal. How many options there with paternal? Fine, paternal. Ah, paternal. After that, Sharmila. Okay, paternal aunt or uncle. Aunt or uncle, anything is there? Ha, aunt is there. Mark it. Getting it? Everyone. Anybody, any doubt there? Getting it? Pakka? Please let me know right now if you have any doubt. Can we move ahead? Both the questions. Very important. Very important questions. And how do we solve them? Anyone with the answer there? Anyone with the answer there? My dear AKIMS, guys, where are you guys? Megha, Vrushali, Anusha. Anusha, I've never heard this name. Anusha, answer in the comment section there. Chandrika, Ganji, Pooja Bestha, Sandhya KM, Archana. Archana, Praveen Kumar, you never answer in the comment there. Come answer in the comment section. I want your attendance right now. Nasir Ahmad, Muhammad Nasir Ahmad, Asif, Shraddha Hiramat, all of you all in the comment section right now. Fast, quick. Okay. So let's solve it together. I will be waiting for your comments there. Each one of you has to drop one. Pointing to a photo. Okay. Shraddha came up with an answer. Very good, Shraddha. Pointing to a photograph, Ponting said. Who is the person who is talking? Ponting. She is the daughter of my grandfather's only son. What did I tell you? Always recognize the person who is talking. Who is the person who is talking? Pointing. Okay. Pointing is the person who is talking. He said, she is the daughter of my grandfather's only son. Recognize what? Always try to find the pronoun that is replacing the person who is talking. The person who is talking is Ponting. He is being replaced by a pronoun called my. He is being replaced by a pronoun called my. My grandfather's only son. Okay. Then it means what? Ponting. My grandfather's only son. Ponting's grandfather, meaning it should be two generations above. This will be father. This will be father here. My grandfather. This will be grandfather, right? Hmm? This will be Ponting's grandfather, right? My grandfather's only son. ಅರೆ, ನನ್ನ ಅಜ್ಜನ ಏಕೈಕ ಮಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಾಗೋದ್ರು ಅವರು? ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಆಗೋದ್ರು ತಾನೆ. My grandfather's, Ponting's grandfather's only son. This guy will be who? Ponting's father, right? Yes or no? This will be Ponting's father, right? Hmm? Now, listen to me. My grandfather's only son. Look at the way I am reading it. When I start with the pronoun, I read it this way, this direction. Then I come back a step or two back. Daughter of my grandfather's only son. Daughter of my grandfather's only son. Daughter of my grandfather's only son. My grandfather's only son has a daughter, meaning she should come next to pointing. Okay, next to pointing. This guy is only son. Do not worry, you cannot draw another son. Hmm? Daughter of my grandfather's only son. Done. She is the daughter of my grandfather's only son. She is the daughter of my grandfather's, Ponting grandfather's only son's daughter. Who is that? She. Okay. So what is he asking? How is she related to Ponting in the photograph? How is she related to Ponting? To Ponting. To Ponting. She is what? She is a sister. Sister. Do we have that sister there? Do we have that sister there? Everyone, be quick. Understood? Anybody any doubt there? Anybody any doubt there? Can we go to the next question? Look at this question here. A buys a painting and found the name of an artist familiar. A buys a painting and found the name of the artist familiar. Okay. A buys a painting and found the name of an artist familiar. Huh? Who is the one who is buying the painting? A. The artist B is the paternal uncle. Look at this. Artist B is paternal uncle of C. C has a paternal uncle. How many of you could comprehend this? The artist B is the paternal uncle of C. If C is here. C is here. Who is this? Father. Okay, father character must be there. Why meaning it is paternal. She has a paternal uncle. She has a paternal uncle, meaning father's brother is the paternal uncle, right? Yes or no? Pushpa, Pushpalata, what do we have here? The artist B is the paternal uncle of C. Paternal uncle meaning father's brother. Father's brother, paternal uncle. This will be paternal uncle, right? The artist B is the paternal uncle of C. hmm? This part, anyone any doubt? Artist B, the artist B is the paternal uncle of C, father's brother of C, right? C is paternal uncle. Then C is the daughter of A. C is the daughter. C is the daughter meaning circle up. C is the daughter meaning I have to put her in a circle. Daughter of whom? C is the daughter of A. C is the daughter of A. Can I do this? C is the daughter of A. Now, how is B related to A? How is B related to A? To A. Meaning, how is B related to A? To A. How is B related to A? Brother, do I have it in the option? Brother. Do I have it in the option? Brother. Yep. Everyone got the same answer. Understood. Shraddha, thank you so much. Ganesh, Rushali, Pushpalata, Sandhya, beautiful. JB Megha, very good. Now, couple of more questions and then we'll shift. Hmm? Now, if you ever thought it was easy, now many of them think after me solving a few questions for you, you'll start thinking that blood relations is easy, which I don't want you to think, because I want you to work hard in each topic. Look at this question here. If you can solve this question, you might be thinking it is easy, but now look at this question. All the confidence will go away. It is my duty to see to it that all the confidence that you have gained goes away, because you have to work hard, right? If you are confident, you don't work hard. Huh? Look at this. Kavya, a 12-year girl. Now, everyone, put your pens down. Listen to me, okay? Put your pens down and listen to me carefully, okay? What am I telling you? Kavya, a 12-year-old girl, introduced a boy. A 12-year-old girl introduced a boy, okay? Who is talking here? Can everyone tell me who is the one who is talking? Kavya is the person who is talking. Kavya is the person who is talking, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Kavya is the person who is talking. Kavya says, Kavya, a 12-year-old girl, introduced a boy. And she is talking about whom? She is talking about a boy. Kavya, a 12-year-old girl, started talking about a boy. Okay. Kavya, a 12-year-old, introduced a boy as the son of the daughter of the father of her uncle. Now, what did I tell you? The person who is talking. Who is the person who is talking? Who is doing the talking here? Kavya. You have to see, you have to look for the pronoun that is replacing Kavya. Yeah. You have to look for the pronoun that is replacing Kavya. Which is the pronoun that is replacing Kavya here? ಕಾವ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಕಾವ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಕ್ವಿಕ್. ಇದು PGCET ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು. These are questions for PGCET. Okay. Tell me, which is the pronoun that is replacing Kavya? Chandrika Chandu, Mohammad Nasir Ahmed, Mohammad Nasir Ahmed and Chandrika Chandru. One of you has to answer. Which is the pronoun that is replacing Kavya here? I'm waiting for your answer. Be quick. Which is the pronoun that is replacing Kavya here? Which is the pronoun that is, yes, the pronoun is her. The pronoun is her. Yes, the pronoun is her. Yeah. Now, look at this. Her uncle, meaning whose uncle? Kavya's uncle. If Kavya is supposed to have an uncle, look at the way I'm going to read this, okay? Her uncle, meaning Kavya's uncle. If Kavya is supposed to have an uncle, then there must be a parent. It can be mother or it can be father. Yes, it can be mother or it can be father. So, what I'll do, I will leave it the way it is, okay? Kavya's parent must have a what? Kavya's parent must have a what? A brother for sure. Only then that character will be Kavya's uncle. I'm writing KU, Kavya's uncle. Anybody, any problem? Understood? Her uncle part, everyone understood? Huh? Now, read the next part. Father of her uncle. Look, I extended. I took one more word into consideration now. One more word into consideration now. I dealt with what? Her uncle initially. Her uncle initially. Now I am dealing with what? Father of her uncle. Father of her uncle. Father of her uncle meaning her uncle is here. Kavya's uncle is here. Father of her uncle meaning this will be who to Kavya? This will be Kavya's grandfather. That is KGF. This will be Kavya's grandfather. Yes or no? Will be Kavya's grandfather. You have to start from where? The pronoun. Who is the person who is talking? Kavya. Kavya is the person who is talking. This her represents Kavya. Her uncle, meaning Kavya's one of the parent. I do not know who that parent is. It can be mother or father. Kavya's parent's brother. That is Kavya's uncle. Father of her uncle, meaning Kavya's grandfather. Yeah. Now, daughter of the father of her uncle. Now, again, one step behind. I'm going where? One step behind. One step behind. Daughter of the father of her uncle. Daughter of the father of her uncle. Daughter of the father of her uncle meaning? Daughter of the father of her uncle meaning? Daughter of the father of her uncle meaning. Daughter of the father of her uncle. Father of her uncle is reached here. Daughter of that father of her uncle, meaning that daughter can come here. Yeah. This is the son of, this is the son. This is the son. Can this be daughter of the father of her uncle? Yes, this can be the daughter of the father of her uncle. Father of her uncle is this character. This father of her uncle has a daughter. Has a daughter. Who is that daughter? This can be that daughter. Now, read one more sentence behind. Son of the daughter. Son of the daughter. Son of the daughter. Son of the daughter. The son will come here. Son of the daughter will come here. Hmm? No. Introduce the boy as the son of the daughter. This son is also known as what? Boy. What is he asking? The boy is Kavya's. The boy is Kavya's brother. Boy is Kavya's brother. The boy Bharat Kumar Dadin. The boy is the brother of Kavya. Beautiful answer there. Ganga Valmiki. Thank you for that. Huh? Muhammad Nasir. Very good, everyone. Yeah, getting it. Getting it. Everyone. Understanding. These are different types of questions that we come across in the topic of blood relation. Yeah. Now, I'll be gradually moving towards a topic called seating arrangement. Okay. In this topic of seating arrangement, particularly, I will be dealing with questions on. I'll be dealing with questions on linear arrangement, circular arrangement, and circular arrangement, and just 1 second. Okay. Hello. And linear arrangement, circular arrangement, and square arrangement. Okay. These are the three things: linear, circular, and square arrangement. Now, what are the things that you're supposed to know? Okay. If there is a question on linear arrangement, if there is a question on linear arrangement, and if the question statement says that there are 6 people sitting in a row. How many people? 6 people sitting in a row. Then, okay, what are you supposed to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all the students from AKIMS, everyone, today, here, listen to me carefully. Okay, what are you supposed to do? Answer me when I'm asking you questions. Okay, if there are six people, as the question statement says, then you're supposed to mark them as to be sitting in a row equidistant from each other. You equidistant meaning it need not have to be like 5 centimeters one will come, no. Just to do it casually, 1 2 3 4 5 6, don't make them sit like this, 1 2 3. Okay, this is don't. Please do this. Please do this. Now, in a seating arrangement question, he can also tell you that few of them are facing north and few of them are facing, or sometimes he might not tell you about the direction itself. If he doesn't mention anything about the direction, if he doesn't talk about the direction at all, then you have to presume that they are all facing north. They are all facing north. If he doesn't talk about the direction at all, then you have to presume that they are all facing north. Now, if he mentions about, let's say, this person, okay, the left hand corner is sitting north, the right hand corner is facing south. If he says, if he says so, this is what left end, and this is what right end. Okay, left hand is facing north, while right hand is facing south. If he says, then what will happen? Right is this, left is this. For the person who is facing north, right is this, left is this. Do you remember our right hand rule? Do you guys remember the right hand rule? Everyone there in the class, everyone, you remember the right hand rule? This will be right, this will be left. Similarly, what happens if the person is facing south? Which will be right? This will be right, this will be left. This will be right, this will be left. Yep, getting it, everyone? Now, now, further, if I move ahead, circular arrangement. When it comes to questions on circular arrangement, you have to remember one small thing. Okay, draw the circle the way you feel it is comfortable. Second thing, if there are eight people sitting in a circular arrangement, there are eight people sitting in a circular arrangement, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and that's it, sorted. Okay, eight people, eight of them must be facing each other. Do not do this. Eight people are sitting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is wrong diagram. You cannot make them sit like this. If there are eight people, then you have to make them sit them like this. Yeah, yeah, you have to make them sit like this. Okay, getting it now, sir. What if there are odd number of people? Remove one. Remove one. All of them must be facing each other except one. Except one. If there were seven people, just one among them is not facing anyone. That's it. Getting it? Everyone? Anybody? Any problem? Are getting it right, everyone? Yeah. Next, can we move ahead? Square arrangement. Hmm? Square arrangement. Now, when it comes to square arrangement, guys, listen to me carefully. What will I be doing? When it comes to square arrangement, all that I'll do is I will draw a square and try to represent corners and sides. If the question statement ever talks about corners, these are the corners. And if the question statement ever talks about edges, these are the center of the edges, meaning the person must be sitting like this. Facing outside or inside depends upon the question again. And if the person is sitting at the corner, meaning he must be sitting like this. Okay. And depends upon the question again, he can be facing inside or outside. Okay. He can be facing inside or, when he faces outside, this will be right and this will be left. But when he faces inside, this will be right and this will be left. Only change, an important change you got to notice is this. Getting it? Yeah. We'll start with few easy questions here. Yeah, let's have a look at the question we have here. Yeah. Probably I'll have to shrink this question a little. Need space to solve, right? A shopkeeper placed 8 models of air conditioners of different companies: Godrej, hmm, LG, Samsung, Carrier, Whirlpool, Harrier, Philips, Toshiba in a row, such that Carrier is placed third to the left of Whirlpool. Okay, listen to me. Carrier, such that Carrier is placed third to the left of Whirlpool. How many 8 models are there? Can I draw a straight line? 8 models are there. Do I need 8 blank spaces? Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 blank spaces are there? No. Listen to me carefully. Carrier is placed third to the left of Whirlpool. Carrier is placed third to the left of Whirlpool. Okay. If this were Whirlpool, first to the left, second to the left, third to the left. Who is there? Carrier is placed third to the left of Whirlpool. Next. And to the immediate right of LG. This and will always represent about first person. Who represents about second person? And represents about first person. And meaning carrier. Okay, carrier. Carrier to the immediate right of LG. Carrier is to the immediate right of LG. How many chairs occupied? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, okay, done. Next, look at it. Philips occupies second place from the right end. Okay, this is an important point, right? And is also exactly between Harrier and Godrej. Look, Philips occupies second place from the right end. Right end is this one, right? Right end is this end. Philips occupies second place from the right end. First, second. Who will be here? Philips. Philips occupies Philips P. Philips occupies second place from the right end. Done. And is exactly in between Harrier and Godrej. Exactly in between Harrier and Godrej. If Harrier comes here, Godrej will come here. Or if Godrej comes here, Harrier will come here. Philips for sure will be here only. Okay. Anybody any doubt with this? No? No. Samsung is second to the left of Harrier. Samsung is second to the left of Harrier. Now, this will be left. If Harrier was here, first to the left, second to the left. Okay, Godrej is already sitting. This cannot happen. Now, if Harrier was here, listen to me carefully. Harrier, Samsung is second to the left of Harrier. Now, look, Harrier, left of Harrier. First to the left, second to the left. Who is there? Samsung is there. It was not possible in the above case. So, Harrier has to come here, Godrej has to come. Getting it? Now, LG, Carrier, two places, Whirlpool. Okay. Can I write LG here? If I write LG here, Carrier here, two places, Whirlpool, space is left out? No, there is no space. Then where should I write? LG, then after immediate right, who will come? Carrier, after Carrier, two places, one, two. Who will come here? Whirlpool. Which is the only brand that is left out? Toshiba. Toshiba can be kept here. Getting it? Everyone? Anybody any doubt? Is it easy? No. Which brand is placed to the immediate right of Whirlpool? Which brand is placed to the immediate right of Whirlpool? Harrier is placed immediate right of Whirlpool. Which brand is placed third to the left of Godrej? Third to the left of Godrej. First to the left, second to the left, third to the left. Whirlpool is kept third to the left of. Yeah, everyone. Which brand is placed fifth to the right of Carrier? Fifth to the right of Carrier. Fifth to the right of Carrier. This Carrier. First to the right of Carrier, second to the right, third to the right, fourth to the right, fifth to the right. Which is that? Philips. Do we have Philips there? Yep, mark it. Which of the following is definitely true? Once we have this diagram here, the rest of the associated questions are just looking at it and answering. Just looking at it and answering. I don't think that should be a problem. Yeah, getting it, everyone. Getting it. Can I go to the next question? Can you solve those? associated questions on your own. You need to solve those associated questions. Okay, look at this one. Hmm. A B C D E F G H A B C D E F H J K. A B C D E F H J K are sitting in a straight line facing north, not necessarily in the same order. Okay, how many of them are there? Count them first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are there? 7. Now, can I draw 7 seats for them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seats are drawn. Now, D sits 4 to the right of A. D, look, D sits fourth to the right of A. 4 to the right of A. A, if A is here, first to the right, second to the right, third to the right, fourth to the right. Fourth to the right of A, who will be there? D will be there. Okay. Now, at extreme left end of the line, E is at extreme left end of the line. Left end of the line is what? Okay. All of them are facing north, meaning this is left. This is left. E is at the extreme left end of the line, meaning E is for sure here only. You know, E is at the extreme left end of the line. There are 5 between E and K. 5 between E and K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning K must be at the end position here. K must be at the end position. J sits third to the left of K. J sits third to the left of K. Meaning, what should happen? This is left of K. First to the left, second to the left, third to the left. Who will be here? J. J sits third to the left of K. Done. Now, F is not immediate neighbor of D. F is not immediate neighbor of D. Meaning F cannot come here, F cannot come here. Look at the representation that I am making. F cannot come here, F cannot come here. Okay. F is not immediate neighbor of D. Now, there is at least one person between E and A. At least one person between E and A. Okay. If there is at least one person between E and A, at least minimum one person, can A come here? Can AM come here? If A comes here, after 3 positions, 1, 2, 3, can I have? No. Okay. I have to make this utmost. There is utmost one person between E and A. If there is utmost one person between E and A, okay, meaning maximum one can be there. Can there be 0%? Yes, there can be 0%. A can come here. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Who will come here? D will come here. A right, 1, 2, 3, fourth. Fourth position. First to the right, second to the right, third to the right, fourth to the right. D must come. If D comes here, who cannot come here? F cannot come here. F will have to come here. If F comes here, who is the only person that is left out? A is done, D is done, E is done, F, F, F is done, H, H, H is not done. H will come. H will come here. Getting it, everyone? Anybody, any problem? Easy? Easy? Associated questions must be solved by you. How many person are between A and H? Look, A and H, how many are there? Two of them. Okay, mark. Which of the following represent the person sitting exactly in the middle of the line? Middle of the line, who is sitting? J. Yeah, easy. Four of the following are alike in a certain way. Look at this one. Four of the following five are alike in a certain way based on their seating position in the above arrangement. So form a group. Which one of that does not belong to that group? He says. Which one of them do not belong to that group? Check. AF. Where is A? AF. A right side F is there. JH. J right side H is there. EA. E right side A is there. DK. D right side K is there. FH. F right one leaving. One person is between them. Which is the odd man out? Which is the odd man out? This one. FH. All the others were like immediate neighbors. Only F and H are between F and H there is one person. Getting it? Everyone? Have a look at this question here. What do we have here? This is a question on a circular table. Can you see this circular table here, everyone? Okay. On this circular table, 8% are sitting, meaning I have to create how many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8% PQRST UVW are sitting around a circular table. So, what do I have here? Yes is to the immediate right of W. Now, can I start with anyone, anything there? Yes. Why? He doesn't mention. Does he mention anywhere sitting around a circular table? He says. But do you know if they are sitting inward or outward? Do you know if they are facing inwards or outward? Did he mention anything about it? Did he mention anything about it in which direction they are facing? No, he did not mention. When he doesn't mention circular table, if you go to a party, let's say if you go to a party or if you are sitting with your family, if it is a circular table, in which way will you sit? Will you all make your back towards the table? No, you will all face towards the center of the table, right? Hmm? Center of the table. Okay. Yes is to the immediate right of W. Look, if I keep S here, it should be to the immediate right of W. Okay, right of W. Immediate right of W. If W is here, first immediate right of W, who will be there? S will be. Can you see this? Immediate. This is W. Immediate right of W. Who is there? Yes is. Okay. V is not next to either R or T, he says. Okay. V is not next to either R or T. So V won't come next to R or T. Okay. Do we know anything about the position of V or R or T? No, not yet. Okay. W is to the immediate right of T, he says. W is to the immediate right of T. Who is sitting opposite to R? Who is sitting opposite to R? T is sitting opposite to R. Okay. W is to the immediate right of T. W is to the immediate right of T. Right of T. If this is T, T is immediate right. Who is there? W. Okay. Who is sitting opposite to R? Meaning T is sitting opposite to R. T is sitting opposite to R. If T and R, look, T and R, we know something about T and R. What? Next to T, who will not come? We will not come. We cannot come. Next to R, who will not come? We will not come. We will not come. So only place left out for V in this entire arrangement is this one. We will have to come here then. We will have to come here then. Yes or no? We will have to come here. No other option. We will have to come here. Okay? Listen to me. U and W are sitting opposite to each other. U and W are sitting opposite to each other. If W is here, who will come here? U. U and W are sitting opposite to each other. Okay? Now, what is there? Now, look at the people who are left out. Who are the people who are left out? PQ. Sir, what about P and Q? What am I supposed to do? Is my answer wrong? Did I go wrong somewhere? No, you haven't gone wrong anywhere. You are right to the last point. You are right to the last point. Hmm? But if you could not arrange the last two people who were left out, you have to presume that if P comes here, who will come here? Q will come here. Okay. At the same time, if Q comes here, who will come here? P will come. These two people's positions are in toggle. Toggle. It depends upon who comes where. Okay. We are not certain about their positions. Getting it? We are not certain about their positions. P or Q, Q or P. Getting it? Ama? Everyone? Here? Now. Who is sitting opposite to yes? Who is sitting opposite to yes? P. Who is sitting two places to the right of W? Two places to the right of W. First to the right, second to the right. Okay. Who is sitting two places to the right of W? C and DB cannot be determined. Who is sitting two places to the right of W? First to the right, second to the right. Who is sitting two places to the right of W? cannot be determined. Either it can be Q or P. The option must be either Q or P, or cannot be determined. Either one of them will be our answer. Getting it? Cannot be determined, or the option will be either P or Q. Getting it? Next, if we interchange R and V, if R and V interchange their places, that is R and V interchange their places. Okay, if R and V interchange their place, if R comes here and V comes here. Okay, if R and V interchange their places, then who is opposite to 2t? Then who is opposite to 2t? Opposite to 2t will be who? V. Who will be opposite to t? V. Yeah. If V is to the immediate left of P, if V is to the immediate left of P, okay, if V is to the immediate left of P, look. Now, if P comes here, can V be in the immediate left? No. If V comes here, if V is here, immediate left meaning P must come here. If P, only if P comes here, only then immediate left who will be there? V will be there. Then if P is coming here, who will come here? Q will have to come here. Yeah. Then who is to the immediate right, immediate left of R? Immediate left of R. Left of R, who will be there? Q will be there. Hmm? Getting it? Everyone? Understanding? Yeah? Now, look at this question on square arrangement. Okay? Look at this question on square arrangement. What does this question have to say? 8 friends PQRST UVW and Y are sitting around a square table. Out of 8, 4 persons are sitting at the corners. 4 persons are sitting at the corners. Okay, and other 4 obviously will be sitting in the center of the sides. Okay, now he doesn't mention anything about the direction in which they are facing yet. Okay, now corners of the 4 sitting at the midpoints of each side of the table. Person at the corners are facing center. Person at the corners are facing center, while person at the midpoints of the side are facing outside. Midpoint of the side are facing outside, he says. Okay, now what does he say? S is third to the right of P. S is third to the right of P. Now S is third to the right of P, I know this, but P is facing center. Now I can start. Once I know the direction of the person, only then I can start. P is facing center, I can take P here, P here, P here, P here, anywhere, and start my question. I'll get the exact right answer. I'll get the exact right. For convenience, I'll take P here. If I take P here, let me start. If I take P here, okay, what does that have to say? P is facing center, right? P is facing center. S is third to the right of P. Third to the right of P. This is right of P. First to the right, second to the right, third to the right. Who is there? S is third to the right of P. Done? Done? Now, look at this. What is he telling? Y is not sitting beside P or S. Y is not sitting beside P or S. Y is not here. Y is not here. Y is not here. Y is not here. So Y has only 2 positions. Y can either come here or he can come here. Only 2 positions left out for Y. Understanding? Understanding? Y is not sitting beside P or S, meaning these are the positions that Y cannot occupy. Only positions that Y can occupy are these 2. Yeah, these 2. Now, he says next thing. T is third to the right of R. T is third to the right of R. Y is not sitting beside P or S is done. Now, T is third to the right of R. T is third to the right of R meaning, T is third to the right of R meaning, R wherever he is. R wherever he is. Okay. Now, third to the right of R. First to the right, second to the right, third to the right. Who will be there? T will be there. T is third to the right of R, and R is not sitting at the midpoint of any side of the table. R is not sitting at the midpoint, meaning R is sitting at the corner, R is sitting at the corner, R is sitting. R is sitting at any either three of these corners, either this one, or this one. Okay, this one, or this one. Okay, now next point, what does he say? R is also not beside Y. R is also not beside Y, meaning R cannot be next to Y. R cannot be next to Y, meaning R cannot come here for sure. Because only two positions for Y was these two. Only two positions were for Y was this position here and this position here. So R cannot come for here, sure. R can either come here or here. Okay. Now, if I take my R here, what will happen if R comes here? Second to the third to the right, who must come? Third to the right, who must come? T must come. Who will come here? T. Who will come here? T. If T comes here, who will come here? Y. If T comes here, Y will come here. Okay, next point. There is only one person between P and V. There is only one person between P and V. Okay, P and V, one person gap is not left out. One person between P and V, he says, if I keep my R here, T will come here. If T comes here, Y will come here. So this is not possible. If I keep my R here, that will not work out for me. That will not work out for me. Yeah. Now, what should I do? What is the other position that I can keep my R? R here. After that, right side, after two positions, who must come? T must come. Since beside R, Y cannot come. Y cannot come beside R. Y can only occupy this position. If Y is going to occupy this position, one position from P, who must be there? V must be there. Can I write V here? Because one position from P, Y is already sitting. One position from P, I need V. Can I write it on the other side? Yes. Q is not sitting beside V. Q is not sitting beside V. Q is not sitting here. Meaning only position left out for Q is this one. Okay. Then who is the person who is left out? W is left out. W will come. Getting it, everyone? Getting it? This is a question on square arrangement and the way we are supposed to go about it. Yeah. You have to go with least number of possible diagrams. Here I did not take any possible diagram, but you could have taken a possible diagram and so you could have taken a possible diagram, that is you could have drawn another triangle and told another, sorry, square, and told that R could have come here, R could have come here. Okay, you could have drawn the same arrangement twice and I would have solved it. Okay, we knew for sure that where is that P going to sit? P will be here, S will be here, we knew this. Okay, and they are facing inside, this is facing outside, we knew this. Okay, and after that we had a problem with placing whom, we had a problem with facing whom, we had a problem with facing whom. Okay. We had a problem with placing r. So you could have taken two iterations. In one diagram you could have taken R here, in one diagram you would have taken R here, then tried the entire arrangement, then one among the diagram would have, this one would have gone wrong, you could have marked this one. Getting it, everyone? Understanding? So with this, I will be bringing my session to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed the session, learned, and you had fun as well. You did two things: what you learned and you enjoyed the session. Did that happen together, everyone? Saida, Zeba, Chetan, Vamshi, Vinita, Shetty, Nandini, everyone in the session. Teju, Tejaswini, Megha, all good, guys. All good. Well, then can I bring this session to an end? Yes, sir. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys have been a wonderful class. I'll see you soon again tomorrow. Your trainer, Praveen Jadhav, signing off.